To the MobileCDA tutorial for smartphones. In this tutorial you'll get an overview on how to use MobileCDA on an Android smartphone or an iPhone smartphone. The experience on both Android and the iPhone will be the same. In this particular tutorial I'm showing you how to use CDA on a smartphone using an iPhone. If you were using Android, you'll see a complete mirror of what you're experiencing today using the iPhone. So let's go ahead and get started and see what features we have for you. I've already logged in. My date is August 1st of August, and I have all my calls listed below. I have a total of 8 calls that I'll be working on today. And you'll notice these numbers right here where it says 9, 9, 10, 8, and 4. That's actually the priority of my calls. And that is our sort order. I then have my claim number. I have my in-house substatus. I have the customer's last name listed, and I also have the customer's city, state, and zip code of where I'll be working. I have a red icon, which means it's a part install. I have a blue icon here, which means that the call's been confirmed, and I have a brown icon here that means this job is a rework job. I have a magnifying glass, which gives me the ability to look into all the information that I need to know about this claim, and then I have an edit icon here, which allows me to see the dispatch of the claim, just like you see in the desktop version. Over here, these arrows right here allow me to toggle back and forth from my claim and dates. And right here I have a date picker, which allows me to pick any time of the date that I can get to. And right here I have a map icon that when I click on it, it's going to go ahead and map out all of my calls, 8 of them, so that I can get an overview of what my driving experience will be like. I'm going to go ahead and give this a moment to load, as all of my claims are loaded in the map program, and then they're just going to go ahead and display 1 through 8 so I can see all my driving. So you can see here's all of my driving. Now to get back to MobileCDA, because it moved in a new window, I'm going to click down here, and now I'm just going to flip back to MobileCDA. And that works the same way on Android as well. So now what I'm going to do is I want to see all the details that are associated with my claim. So I'm going to click on the magnifying glass, and here I am. I'm in all the information that has to do with my claim. This is the customer's information. I can get back. I have a PDF icon here. This allows me to do customer signatures. That will be featured in a separate video. And I have that map icon again. If I click on that map icon, it's going to show me a close-up of where my call is. And there it is. I'm going to go back. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to scroll down and show you all the information. You'll notice here that I have phone numbers. Because I'm on a smartphone, I can click on any of those phone numbers and it will automatically dial the customer for me. I'm going to cancel out. I'm going to come down here to the details for the claim. And I can see here it's a COD and all the information that has to do with this particular television. I'm going to come to description. These are the 2-line descriptions that you see when you're on the desktop version. I have all my comments that has to do with service bench comments, and everything are populated in here. All the comments that come from a claim will show up on your smartphone as well. I also have my 4 important notes that come just like from the desktop version. And I have all the part information that has to do with this claim. These are all the parts that are installed, that will need to be installed for this claim. They're all listed here. And what I'm doing is I'm scrolling with my finger to get all the information. Because we're on a smartphone platform, we're not able to display all the information unless we scroll with our finger. I'm now going to go back. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the dispatch information, just like in the desktop version. And you can see here all my information. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the route status, and I'm going to go ahead and say we need an estimate. I'm going to say done. I'm going to submit it, and it shows that we needed an estimate. I'm going to go back because I want to show you something else, and let's just say we want to add a note. So I'm going to add a note, and I'm going to submit it. And now I've just changed my route status, and I just added a note that will now get updated to the front end where your administrative office is that host the CDA application. So you'll be getting information in real time from the front office, and you'll be sending real-time information to your front office as well. We'd like to show you one small feature that we have, and that has to do with header comments. So when I go to the dispatch, I have header comments right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say back. I'm going to go to the next day just to give you an example. This right here, green icon, COM for comments, that means we have new header comments. When I click on the edit button, my header comments will disappear because I will have read them, and this comment will go away, and the next time that I come in, I'll see that this has disappeared. But if I come back and I see another green icon, that means I have new header comments. So what we allow you to do in MobileCDA is read header comments, mark them as read automatically, you don't do anything, and then when new header comments come from the front office, you'll know by the indicator of this green icon. So that's going to conclude how to use MobileCDA on a smartphone.